Hi, this is Mark Slade with the Mark Slade Homes team, Keller Williams, and this is your Maplewood Real Estate Roundup for 2020. Let's face it, and let's start with acknowledging that 2020 was a very tough year for all of us. Something like we've never seen before, and very ill prepared for how to deal with. Um, I myself, found it challenging, but not as challenging as some people. We had a lot of people that we know that are no longer with us, and we unfortunately also are aware of a local businesses that are no longer with us as a result of COVID. So take a quick moment of silence to acknowledge all of them. Well, as tough as that was in so many ways, real estate was the exact opposite. It was a crazy year. Um, and if you're thinking of ever selling your home in Maplewood, obviously you might be excited from the information I'm about to convey. So let's start with the fact that we sold pretty much the same number of homes. So despite all the craziness, we sold 389 versus 390 homes in 2019. And that 2018, as a remembrance, we had only sold 353. So the last 2 years had been very strong with number of units, and that's a good thing. Of course, at the same time, we all are more concerned with the average price paid, and we saw a significant, a crazy increase of 11% 2019 to 2020 in terms of average price paid. Let's keep in mind, however, that 2019 actually saw a slight decline in price paid, 2%. Um, and so it's nice that we recovered that and then some in 2020. The average price paid versus average list price, houses closed at 104.9%. That's very, very strong considering that the previous year they had closed at zero. So they're pretty much statistically at asking. And even looking at 2018, we only saw a 2.4% increase paid over asking price. So this is definitely a reflection of how strong the market has been. We also saw the days on market, DOM, fall by 30%. And that just shows that there's not enough inventory and that it's gobbled up like your Thanksgiving turkeys as soon as it hits the market. Where we saw this continuing strength in the real estate market reflected in other statistics, what we saw is that we had 18% swing in terms of the number of homes that sold for over asking. So in 2019, it was 45%. In 2020, we sold 63% of the homes for over asking. Homes sold at asking stayed pretty firm and steady at 17% in both years. And of course, since we saw an 18% increase or shift in homes sold for over asking, we saw that homes selling for under asking dropped to 20%. And that's the lowest I've ever seen it. Clearly makes this once again a hyper market. Another interesting fact is that we continue to climb with the number of homes, $1 million homes being sold in Maplewood. So this year in 2020, we saw a total of 35 homes sold for over $1 million in Maplewood. That's an increase of over 10% from what it occurred and the 29 that were sold in 2019. The highest price paid for a home in 2019 was 1.585, and that was and this year it was 1.650. Now we did have a house priced or listed at a higher price of 1.850. That one did not sell anywhere near its asking price. That sold for 1.570. So those are pretty much your real estate statistics. It was an awesome year if you were selling your home. We expect it to continue to be a pretty strong year for 2021 if you are thinking along those same lines. If you'd like a consultation, like to just ask a few questions, or you'd like to get a copy of our book, please let me know. You can call or text me at 917 797 5059. This is Mark Slade from the Mark Slade Home Teams signing out and wishing you a happy 2021.